All right, I'm really excited to talk about Academy Award winning Danny Boyle's newest film, director of 28 Days Later, Train Spotting, Slumdog Millionaire. What's that? Oh, wait. Different Danny Boyle? Well, who's this Danny Boyle? Danny J. Boyle. Oh, what's he done? Oh, like a ton of Lifetime and Hallmark movies? Oh, well, that changes things. All right, let's talk about Pray for the Bride. Yep, another Tubi original here, brought to us by the director Danny J. Boyle. Good thing you put that J in there, much like Paul W.S. Anderson, not to be confused with Paul Thomas Anderson. A little bit of difference in the caliber, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, alright, so with Tubi Originals, you always know going into these, you have a pretty low chance of these being good. And this is about a bachelorette party where some secrets are revealed and a killer stalks. So having a Lifetime Hallmark director come in here, you know that this movie is mostly just going to be a bunch of girl drama where these women are going back and forth at each other. And, you know, at first I was like, the dynamic between them was fine. I was like, okay, they have a good enough friend group. It feels very archetypal, of course. And you've got the bitchy friend. You've got the kind of like quiet, reserved friend who doesn't really want to be there, but she's only there for the one friend. You've got, you know the types. And this is supposed to be some kind of revenge film. They're getting these messages and these there's things that are happening that aren't supposed to be happening, and the kills are as lame as they get, of course. I don't expect much from these movies when it comes to kills. I would like to get something that's somewhat memorable or somewhat okay, but because that would at least elevate the enjoyment to some degree. But I did make it through this one, so that says something, I suppose, because I shut off probably 20 or 30% of the Tubi originals that I watch. And so with this one, I found myself to be mostly bored. The characters in it were serviceable-ish, but it's not in any way, shape, or form a good movie. The whole reasoning behind what's going on here, you've seen it a million times. The ending of this movie with the twist is somewhat surprising, I guess. I'm 50-50 on that. There is one moment in the end that I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then something else happens and it's kind of like, oh, okay, I guess. I don't know, whatever with that. I waited to record and shut off everything so I would have good audio. And literally the second I started recording, they started doing landscaping outside. So if you hear anything in the background, that's what that is. That's hilarious. I literally pressed record, sat down. As soon as I started talking, boom, there they are. They don't want me to talk about this movie either. Pray for the Bride. The amount of times I've seen the use of the word pray spelled with an E instead of an A to be this kind of cute little play on words at this point is so ridiculous. Like pray for the devil or whatever. It just keeps getting used. Which I guess is fine. I don't know. I think all the actresses in this are okay. I think they're good. They can be annoying, but I don't really think that's their fault. That's what was expected of them. But I think they have a good enough dynamic between them to kind of carry this movie. This does remind me of a movie that I watched last year that's fairly similar to this. that has it's got a little different spin on it though, because Maggie Q is in it, and she's kind of like a badass army chick, and so she fights back more than these girls do. But it has, I think that one, I can't remember what that one's called, and I don't think this gardener is gonna let me talk anymore. It's getting so loud. Ridiculous. But I don't want to take any more time to re-record this, so I apologize for any noise disturbance. What was it? I feel like the title of the Maggie Q movie's on the top, right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to pull it out. No, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this one's a skip for me for sure. And that's typically the case with the Tubies. And Kaylee's not here, so that's another bad sign. If a Tubi original is good, or like really good, if it's like okay, I won't pause it or stop it and rewind it and get Kaylee. If it's like okay-ish, I will sit through it myself. And you know, this one is under okay, but not terrible. It's just kind of there, you know, that kind of movie. So yeah, I the look of the killer, like the wolf mask or whatever, and then like how all of the horror is shot, you can tell that this person is used to shooting Hallmark movies, right? It's all just, there's no tension, there's no unique angles or any kind of flavor to this. It's all just very standard blah shots. So yeah, don't make any more horror. Get back to Lifetime. That's where you belong. All right, bye.